David, good to see you. At this stage of your career, do you get as excited as normal about the start of camp? Can you talk about that?
Who's Woogles, by the way?
We have no idea. We're trying to figure that out.
Okay. To answer your question, Jim, I do actually. I do still kind of get the nerves also of the first couple days. I don't think it'll ever go away from me. So yeah, it does mean obviously that I still care. I still want to get better. I still want to keep pushing for the right reasons for myself, for the team, and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm very excited for the season to get going.
David, what do you feel about the changes that you guys have made to the roster? Some of the additions like Saad and Buchnevich and what they can add to you guys?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, obviously Saad, I think, brings a lot of the stuff that our identity is as a team. Like he gets in there on the forecheck, he goes to the front of the net, chips in goals. I think he's going to grind the opposition quite a bit. He's a guy that I think plays our style to perfection, really. And we know him a lot because we've seen him a lot. And I think with Buchnevich, much of the same, except that I don't know him as much. Recent couple of years, really, we haven't played the Rangers much, so it's hard. And he's probably a younger guy, so I think we're really looking forward to see him play and see how he fits. I think he's going to fit in good. He's had a good season last year, so he's looking to keep building off that.
David, what was missing from this team defensively last year?
It's hard to say. I think defensively is not just these. I think it's a team concept. We have to be from our forecheck that helps with our defense right away to all the way back in our zone. So it's not necessarily just when you're stuck in your zone that you play defense. I think that's something that as a team we can really improve our forecheck again. It's been a staple of our team when we have success, and I think we got to get back to that a little bit more. We got to get back to that team that is really tight in the neutral zone, knows where our routes are. Everyone's really focused in that. And then obviously, yeah, like we can get better in our zone as well, but I think that's just part of it.
David, after the great regular season you have, just the strange circumstance where you were unable to be in the playoffs, does that even maybe fuel your hunger for this season to get out there and get going?
Yeah, I mean, it's early in camp, so you're just trying to go with the flow. And, you get excited to get down to your team, but we're not there yet. We're at the early stage of this camp right now, and we'll see where we are in a couple of weeks. But I think guys are definitely excited, get a little bit of a chip on our shoulder to show that this Blues team is still got it. And, it's exciting time.
I was going to kind of feed off of that too, David. After 2 straight first-round losses, should this team's hunger coming back even be greater now after winning the Cup and then the way things happened the last 2 years?
Is that Lou that asked the question or Jim?
No, that's Lou. He's sharing my computer.
Yeah, wow, that's it. I thought it was impressive, Jim, that you were able to speak like Lou. I honestly did not even hear the question. That threw me off. What was it?
All right, I got to think of this one again. With the way things went the last 2 years and losing in the first round after winning the Cup, should this group's hunger be even greater after the way the last 2 years went?
Yeah, I mean, it should just be there because you want to win. Like I remember, like on a personal level, losing in the Stanley Cup final in Vegas. I came here and I was extremely hungry to win, and obviously we were fortunate to get it done the next year. But for me, I don't know, I was very much disappointed with our performance in the bubble in Edmonton. I obviously disappointed with the way it finished last year. I felt like we were like at times coming into our own as a team, and then we weren't all of a sudden at times too. So we have a lot to show, and it's I think we should be extremely motivated and excited.
David, I can't sound like Lou here, but hey, are you and James Neal having any stories talking about that first year in Vegas, what it was like, and could he help if he were to be brought in as a depth player?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's a guy who loves to score goals, love to be around the boys, and I think that just adds on to our group for sure. I think anytime you have a chance like him and Frolik to have experienced guys come in and really add to that. Like they can play up and down the lineup. Those guys in their careers have played either first line or fourth line at this point. Power plays, PK for Pro League more. So it depends obviously how they fit with our group, how their camp goes and all that stuff. So we're excited to see them and really be on board. Like it shows that our team still got a chance, I think, to contend, to compete with the good teams when you have guys like that want to join our group for professional tryouts like this. And I think for me and Neil, obviously, we certainly have chemistry from that year. It still has been a while. Things have changed. But, yeah, like early on, we're in training camp together. And it's really hard to say those first couple of days. There's not much that's happening out there. The guys are kind of more showing intensity than smart yet. But if we do get a chance to play in the exhibition game together or something, it'd be fun to see, I think.
Were you ever on the same line with him in Vegas?
Yeah, all year, pretty much. Yeah, like for most of the year we were. And these, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen, really. It's up to Chief and all that.
David, how long do you want to keep playing? And your contract's up after this year. Would you like to come back here?
I would like to play a long time still. I love this game. There's nothing that gets me going more in the morning than thinking about coming to the rink, seeing the boys, everything about it, really, the preparation in the summer, just the season starting. Like I said, like I was getting nerves still, like as if it was my first year in the league, it seemed like. And that's always a weird feeling to get when it's starting your 15th year. But at the same time, I don't want to lose that. That means I care about it. I want to keep getting better, and I'm excited to keep playing. So we'll see where it goes.
But obviously, if keep playing, you'd want to come back here, right?
That pretty much answers that, yeah, Jim.
O'Reilly was saying yesterday that being on a line for these first 2 days with Kyrou really testing his legs. How about this line here with Bozak and Neil? How's that been for you?
It's testing my patience. No, I'm joking. I obviously, the three of us older guys, and we like to chirp a little bit, and we kind of been on top of each other first couple of days already. So no, it's been great. Obviously, it's great. Like you see a guy like younger guys like Clem and Jake Neighbors playing, I think, with Shanner, those guys. So that's what you want as a young guy. You come in your first round pick like Jake Neighbors. Obviously, Kyrou had a good year for us. Like I say, those guys, they come in, they see their names beside O'Reilly, beside Shen. So I think it's great for them. It gives them a little bit of confidence. It gives them a little bit of step probably to think that, hey, the organization believe in them. They see a lot in them, so they give them that opportunity. So it's up to them to grab it, obviously.
How's Bozak? Is he happy to seem like he's happy to be back?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He is. I think so. We get along really good. Our kids play on the same hockey team too, so I see him a lot off the ice, and definitely, I think he loves the city. His family love the city too, so it's great.
Is your coaching career over with that team?
For now, it is. I've been kind of standing. I've been in the stands really for the most part so far, but we'll see. Maybe if we do get like a chance this year with things being a little bit different, maybe be able to go on the ice, help these little kids out. It's fun to see them go. I think it even gives me energy just to see how excited they are to play or score a goal, things like that. It's cool.
Speaking of things being a little different, how nice is it going to be? It looks like things are going to be pretty normal for you guys on the road in terms of the COVID protocols, and how much can that help the team bonding and all that?
Quite a bit. Just restaurants, to be honest. Like being able to go to restaurants is a big thing for us. We love the night before a game, just a group of us, like a couple of groups, whatever, go to a restaurant. And that's when you really get to know the guys. That's when you start caring about the guys more and more each and every day, each and every little story, experience that happened. That's how you get chirping, all that stuff within each other, and just get the friendship going, really. And I definitely think it's a big thing in the NHL, definitely a big thing for our group. That's how we got really tight in that second half of the year when we won, and it's something that we didn't have really the last year or so, and it's been tough, but it won't be an excuse this year.
Well, having an Olympics break in the season, and who knows, maybe you won't have a break. playing over there, but what kind of a dynamic does that add to the team? And I wasn't joking there, David.
I don't think
you're
Team
very-
Quebec is going, but if they are, maybe I'll have a chance at that one. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just excited for the season to start. Really, I definitely have confidence that I think I could play in those type environment, but it's not something I'm expecting at the stage where I'm at right now. I think there's many deserving guys, and we'll see where it goes. So I'm just going to leave that there.
Just one last thing I wanted to ask you just about not, Schwartz leaving, going to Seattle, obviously a key member of the team for the last several years.
Yeah. I mean, Schwartz, obviously he was kind of the engine of this team for a while. I think he's, the stuff that happened to him over the last several years probably has been chipping away at him a little bit in many ways. So obviously, tough goal last year. Obviously, extremely tough situation to start the season the way he had to, and obviously little motivated with the circumstances that happened with his dad passing, all that stuff. Finding the way to come around that, play for our group, being a great guy, being a great teammate, giving his all on the ice. I don't know everything that went into his decision, but what I know for sure is this group is supporting him no matter what for the rest of our lives. Obviously, we've won with him, and we have a lot of respect for him, and we're excited to see him again. We're excited to see him come back to Enterprise, get the ovation that he deserves, things like that, and hopefully a lot of success in Seattle.